Going viral. It is not a business strategy. That's exactly what we're going to be talking about today on the Lindsay Anderson Show. Thank you to everybody for coming and joining me today. I would love to hear what kind of online business owner you are. If you can put that in the chat, then we can really start talking. I can talk very specifically to the niches and the industries that you are in. So even if you're on a replay, please put in the name of your business, what you do right there in the chat so I can kind of know what's going on. Hey, everybody, welcome. I'm live here. The Lindsay Anderson Show is streamed live every single Thursday at 11 o'clock Pacific. Hey, so nice to see everybody. And we're here today, and I'm sharing the truth. Oh, it's so good to see you guys. I'm sharing the truth here about what it actually takes to build an online business. You go out to Facebook and you go out and you talk to other people, and they're like, yeah, this is the life, living the internet lifestyle. I have this really great business. I never need money. I have all the time and all of the money and all the freedom and all the impact that I want. It's a pretty sweet dream. And most marketers, hey, I love you too. Most of the marketers out there will tell you that your dream business is right behind their latest marketing strategy. Okay. And most small business owners feel like their next, like the answer to all of their business problems lies in the fact if something suddenly goes viral. But the truth is that your problems will not be solved if you go viral. I was on freaking Netflix, okay? And while I already knew this because I have been posting like a business owner and not an influencer for the last 20 years, I already knew what Netflix was going to buy me. But my co stars on the Netflix show were certainly surprised when people don't end up like throwing their money at you, and that all of these eyeballs and all of these viewers actually equal $0 in your bank account. So let me say hello to a few people. Love to see you guys out here. Certainly let me know what kind of business owner you are. It's so nice to see you. I haven't been doing much online sales, even with world-class training. I'm terrible. Melody, you're here for the truth. Melody says, I am terrible because I care about Melody. I hear you. Even with world-class training, I'm terrible. Now, Melody, I am sure there's some other strategies that you need to be employing. But the number one thing, Melody, that you need to be working on, and this is for everybody who struggles with sales. And straight up, if you are the kind of person that struggles with sales, you've got to become the kind of person that doesn't struggle with sales. And that right there is the answer to all of your online business problems, is learning to like sales. When we learn to like sales, we get to know our customer. We hear feedback. We want to create a product that they actually want to consume and tell their friends about. But back to Melody, who says, I haven't been doing much online. I'm terrible at sales. You always have to watch the I am preface on anything you do in the world of subconscious. You have the subconscious part of your brain, your whole, like basically everything you do in your life, 95% of what you're doing every single day, you're doing on autopilot. Your subconscious is like taking control of that. And the way that we actually program our subconscious, some of the most powerful ways, is with the term I am. So here's wonderful Melody saying, I'm terrible at sales. Well, when you use the phrase and literally the words I am, you should be so careful with the term I am. Okay. But Melody says, I am horrible at sales. Her subconscious will be like, okay, Melody has programmed me to be crappy at sales. So I'm not going to show up to my calls prepared. I'm going to show up acting smaller than I am. I'm going to show up and this person will definitely not buy from me. I'm going to show up and do all of these things because 95% of what we do every day is subconscious, is our subconscious. So you've programmed it that way. So step number one for you, my friend Melody, make sure those I am statements, instead of I am terrible at training, it would be I am loving the sales process. I love to learn about sales. I am continually improving my sales. I am a world-class salesperson. I am good at sales. These kind of things are very, very useful. And that's why mantras are so powerful. They're very powerful, but you got to repeat them because you're basically programming. But I've gotten a little off the beaten path here, which is going viral. But I want to invite you, first of all, okay? I tell the truth about how to scale an online business, one that affords you more time, more money, more freedom, more impact. I'm not talking about a business that continually takes from you, a business that is chaos, a business that you have to put all of this time and effort into and it never gives back. What we're building here is a sustainable business. Now, if you want a sustainable business, there are things you will have to do that like aren't your favorite. Okay? Like building a business is not easy. That's the truth here on the Lindsay Anderson Show. But if you want to know my entire process to understand how to build a sustainable business using social media as the real way to get more leads, get more sales, and to really utilize social media, organic social media in that way, make sure that you're signed up for my upcoming workshop called The Unlaunch Method. All you have to do is head over to theunlaunchmethod.com. Put in your name and email. And starting on April 8th, over the course of 5 days, I'll be giving you my entire strategy. Now, if you've been watching me for the last 20 years, you know that I don't hold back on these workshops. I'm literally opening the door. Hey guys, this is exactly how you want to build your online business. I'm going to be doing that over the course of 5 days in the Unlaunch Method. Oh my gosh, it's so nice to see you guys. So nice to see you guys. Okay. One word. I'm curious. Can you guys give me one word? How are you feeling about your business today? Just sum it up. One word. I would love to know. Nice to see you guys. I'm going to drink some tea here. Okay. So get signed up for the Unlaunch Method. Meet me there. Time block this thing. Okay. Put it on your calendar. Join me live. I will show you how to make money online instead of just guessing. I will show you who you're posting to online. You'll get a very clear idea of who to post to on social media, what to post on social media, and how to get those dang followers off of social media and into your programs. Do not miss the Unlaunch Method, theunlaunchmethod.com. Chaos. Yes. This is when asked about the one word for your business, I got the word chaos. And this is very typical for most online business owners. And the fact is, okay, the answer to chaos is slow down to speed up. You have to put in the plan. You have to have a strategy. You have to have a system that you're following every day. Okay. And you have to have a focus on sales. That's how you get out of chaos. Thank you so much for sharing that. If you guys have a word, I would love to hear one word, but I want to tell you about this call I had. Okay. Had a call this week. I offer a program or a 15-minute call. It's called Your Next Best Step Audit Call. Now, if anyone here would like a next best step audit call, this thing is 15 minutes. It's intense, okay? I'm asking you questions. I'm cutting you off because fact is I'm so good at what I do. If I get certain amount of answers, I know exactly what your next step would be. This is 15 minutes, okay? If you want that, put audit in the comments and my team will send you a link. But I'm on this 15-minute audit call this week. I'm asking this woman all of these questions, okay? And it's very obvious. It's very obvious what the problem is. She is trying to fix a sales problem with marketing. She does not want to sell, and I'll tell you why. And this might be true for you. This is true for all the people I talk to. 99%. I'll do 99% of people I talk to. If you don't want to do sales, and this is what you gotta know about sales, it's hand-to-hand combat. Sales is hand-to-hand. It is not one-to-many like marketing. You're talking to people, you're hearing them, you're talking to them. Sales, way different than marketing. She had never done sales, had no interest in sales. All she wanted to do was market. Okay. She thought she was selling through marketing. She had ran $4,000 worth of ads, no customers from $4,000 worth of ads. She bought followers on social media, still no customers, And she continually posted like an influencer and not a business owner, still no customers. So here she is. She's on the call with me. I'm like, you need to do sales. Stop doing all this crazy marketing stuff. Like marketing is just amplifying the sales process. And since you skipped over the sales thing, you got to go back and do sales. She's like, no way, no how. I don't want to get on the phone. I don't want to do this. And if she's not telling me what is really going on, when you don't want to get on sales calls, fact is, it's because you don't find the value in what you do. If that triggers you, just consider it. It's just the truth. Okay. You don't personally value what you do enough that you're comfortable asking people for money, that you're comfortable telling people like it is, this is what you need. You will never make it alone. You will constantly be in XYZ cycle until you actually get some help. I happen to be an expert in that. Get some help. And so when you find you pushing back on sales calls, okay, you don't have a product to sell, you're not talking to your customers, and you're just relying on marketing. It's a really bad idea. So I tell her, you got to do 100 sales calls. You got to do the reps. 100 sounds like a lot. You can do 100 in a year, you can do 100 in a month. You got to get 100 reps in on the product that you're selling so that you can hear what your customer says, hear why they say no, hear why they say yes, hear how they talk, hear how they speak. You do 100 phone calls. It'll solve all of your business problems. But most people will not do that, including the prospect that I had on the call. Okay. That I had on the next best step strategy session. So I tell her she has to do sales. She's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Keep in mind, she had already ran ads. She bought followers. She's posting like an influencer. 0 customers. I'm not doing that. I don't want to do sales. So I said, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. What is your plan moving ahead? This is the next best step call. What is your next step? Since you're not going to take my advice on what your next step should be. And she says, okay, this was a great response. It was, I guess I'll just keep posting content until I go viral. And I was like, oh, we were at the end of the call. I couldn't tell her, like, that's not going to do anything, even if you go viral. And take it from me, I've been on Netflix. There's not a bigger stage. Going viral isn't going to do anything for her because she has nothing to sell. Period. So typically in your business, what gives you the most resistance is what you need to overcome to get to where you want to go. 99% of people are resistant to sales. It is time consuming. You have to put yourself out there. It is a skill you have to learn. Most people won't do it. If you do it, you can have the business of your dreams. You can have the business of your dreams. So I had a couple of questions come in, both from Instagram and from the Facebook group. Before I hop off today, I want to answer these questions about today's topic. If this makes sense and you're following me, say yes in the comments. It's really nice to see everybody. So nice to see everybody. Okay. So Lindsay, can virality be planned and should it be a goal in marketing strategies? This is what I know about virality. Okay. Is that typically it's a surprise. Typically, if you try to go viral, you won't go viral. So you're way better off pretending that virality doesn't exist, being grateful for when it does happen or if it happens. But you just need a steady strategy to be posting content online, then looking at the content you posted, seeing who the winners are, and then going in and iteratively trying again and trying to beat it, trying to do better. That should be your only content strategy. Your only content strategy. So no, virality can't be planned, and no, it should not be a goal. It should not be a goal. Next, okay, it's going to take you off the beaten path. Let's see, I had one more question here. Where did it go? I can't even remember what it was, but I wrote it down. So I'm going to skip that one. I apologize for the individual who posted that. Actually, I know where it is. Just give me a second here. I put it in a different document. Here it is. It's right here. Hey, everybody. How's it going? It is, shoot, it's not there either. Sorry about that. So ask your questions for the Lindsay Anderson Show. Okay. I love to answer those. I'm live every single Thursday at this time. Meet me. I tell you the truth about what it takes to actually build a sustainable online business. Okay. I'm not the kind of person that's telling you to invest $1 million in ads to, lose $999.9. So, I mean, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors out there, shall we say, when it comes to marketing. And when you're tuned in here every Thursday, I'll let you know what that is. The fact is, you have to put in the work. If you want this really great business on the other side of this, you got to do some stuff you don't want to be doing. Okay. It's not all I work for myself, so I don't ever have to do anything that I don't want to do. That's not the attitude that will get you to $1 million business. The fact is, you're probably going to be spending half of your day doing stuff that's not your favorite. And you're lucky enough to have the other half of your day being stuff that you're actually called to do. But like, this is what it looks like. And be like, okay with it, and be okay with the puzzle, and be okay with the struggle, and be okay with the lessons, because they'll never end. They'll never end. They'll never end. Okay. So, what do I want to say? I want to say, make sure you get signed up for the Unlaunch Method, theunlaunchmethod.com. That is my 5-day event. You do not want to miss it. I open the doors, I share my secrets on my exact strategy on how to make a social media sales machine. Everything you need to know, how to make money, what to say, who to say it to, and how to convert those followers into high quality clients for you. All right. I will see you next week, same time for the Lindsay Anderson Show. Be watching out there. Submit your questions. I love to answer them on the show. Put this on your calendar, and I will see you next week.